hammer, it all comes down to tough. One of the ways we're incorporating that tough characteristic is inside the core. And with the deadly aim, what we're introducing is carbon fibers into the core. And here's what these fibers themselves look like. Now, while they look like little blocky segments into there that don't look like they support much, something's interesting about this material. And I'm going to take one of these fibers here, and I'm going to transport this over here. And what you will notice in here is as I'm moving this material around, it's breaking up to these fine little individual segments into here. This little bit of pile through here will grow in volume, and these fibers themselves will intersect together inside the core matrix, running every which way. And what happens is when the core solidifies, all of these fibers then reinforce this core in every different direction, making this core much more tougher and a stronger matrix than an existing core that doesn't incorporate this material. All right, now you've seen the fibers themselves, and they're in a dry form. Now what I'm going to do is show you how they blend themselves into the resin mix. What I have here is 2 equal parts of resin that basically cores are basically built on. And what I want to do is introduce into one of these the carbon fibers, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen to that resin mix itself. So you can see how fluid and how this material pretty much flows. What happens whenever I add in this carbon fiber material into this matrix, I'm going to take this and I'm going to stir it up, much like you do whenever we're making our mixtures to form cores. And as you see, as I mix these up, those fibers themselves are basically breaking loose into independent little fibers themselves. And what you see from that is this resin matrix, and all of these haven't been fully dispersed well yet, but as I mix a little more, every one of these fibers then will explode into this multi-mixture of these microfibers into this and change the nature of this material altogether to where it is not a flowable material, but it is very, very fibrous, running every which way. And you can kind of see when we talk about these materials themselves kind of supporting resin, once you harden and solidify this, this forms a really, really tough matrix.